Hey everybody, the Banga is back. Welcome to part 21 of Let's Play Yu-Gi-Oh! Legacy of the Duelist, brought to you by MuchGames.ca. Alright, we're continuing on with GX, and we're on to Field of Screams. So I'm playing as Camilla now, who is one of the villains, or Camula. One of the villains in, like, the first part of GX. She's a vampire lady. So her deck is going to be vampires and probably zombies. But mostly vampires, of course. Alright, so what do we got here? We got Vampire Lady, has the same attack and defense. When this card inflicts battle damage to your opponent, declare one card type, monster, spell, or trap. Your opponent sends one card of that type from their deck to the graveyard. So when this card, Vampire Lord, inflicts battle damage to your opponent, declare one card type, monster, spell, or trap. Your opponent sends one card of that type from their deck to the graveyard. Also, once per turn, during your next standby phase, after this card in your possession was destroyed and sent to your graveyard by an opponent's card effect, special summon this card from the graveyard. Vampire Sorcerer is a different card that I don't know much about. If this card in your possession is sent to your graveyard by opponent's card, either by battle or by card effect, you can add one dark vampire monster or one vampire spell trap card from your deck to your hand. You can banish this card from your graveyard. One dark vampire monster you normal summon this turn can be summoned without tributing. This looks like a pretty solid card to start with. Alright, well I figured you were going to select Sparkman. It's the strongest elemental hero he has, that's 4 stars or less. I will activate that effect. So, I can have Vampire Vamp. Once per turn, when this card or a vampire monster is normal summoned to your side of the field except Vampire Orcus or Vampire Koala, you can target one face-up monster your opponent controls whose attack is higher than this card's. Equip it to this card. This card gains attack equal to the combined original attack of the monsters equipped to it by this effect. If this card is sent to the graveyard while equipped with a card by this effect, special summon this card from the graveyard. And all vampires apparently are zombies. Okay, so Vampire Kingdom gives me a 500 attack boost during damage calculation only. Once per turn when a card is sent from your opponent's deck to the graveyard, target one card on the field, send one dark vampire monster from your hand or deck to the graveyard, and if you do, destroy that target. Oh, so I can probably use that to get rid of Skyscraper. Do I want... Oh, Vampire Genesis is actually really good too. Hang on, let me take a look at the rest of a Vampire Sorcerer's effect. Let's see... I can banish this card from the graveyard. One dark vampire you normal summon this turn can be summoned without tributing. So I guess that includes Vampire Lord. And Vampire Genesis can only be special summoned from the hand by banishing a Vampire Lord I control. Oh! Maybe I'm just better off adding Vampire Genesis to my hand. As long as that face down does not mess me up. Allure of Darkness. Draw 2 cards and banish one dark monster from your hand, or if you do not have any in your hand, send your entire hand to the graveyard. Guess I can banish one of my vampire ladies. Let's do that first. Oh, and I got a Vampire Kingdom anyway. So let's add that right now. And next, I will banish Vampire Sorcerer. So I haven't done my normal summon yet. There, you can come out for free. And next, special summon Vampire Genesis. Now we're cooking with gas. So once per turn, I can discard one zombie-type monster to the graveyard, then target one zombie-type monster in your graveyard with a level less than the discarded zombie-type monster to special summon it. Well, none of them are in the graveyard right now, so that's one issue. Yeah, I got a 3,000 attack point beat stick ready for... Oh, fuck off. It had to have been the Mirror Force. And I can't just bring back Vampire Genesis this way. Well then. Ooh, Bloodsucker. When this card inflicts battle damage to your opponent, send the top card of your opponent's deck to the graveyard. Oh, Vampire Kingdom will stack with this. Let me read that effect again. Once per turn, when a card is sent from your opponent's deck to the graveyard, target one card on the field. Select one Vampire monster from your hand or deck. Send one Dark Vampire monster from your hand or deck to the graveyard. And then destroy that target. I think I'm better off with Vampire Lady. There, I'll get the attack bonus from Vampire Kingdom as well. So what do I want to get rid of? Do I want to get rid of a monster card, a spell card, or trap card? I think I'm going to select a monster card. And I got to select a card to destroy. Well, that's easy. I want to get rid of Skyscraper. And what to send to the graveyard, then? I think I might have an idea. Let's go with you. There. So I can banish it to add a, so I can get another normal summon with a tougher monster if I so choose. Or I could consider Call of the Haunted and bring it back so I can actually partake of its other effect. Okay, now we're in business. I just hope he can't bring back that Blade Edge. Dark Factory of Mass Production. Alright, none of us can beat... I guess we could beat Sparkman. Because remember, this kicks in during damage calculation only. Probably not just my turn. Oh, I brought this back. So I can't take advantage of that effect. I guess I could go with Bloodsucker for that other effect. Now, the defense of Jaden's monsters is not that great. Oh, it's a tie. So I guess I have to use Vampire Lady to win here. Oh, I got rid of Pot of Greed, too. Wait a minute. Okay, I have to do this. I have no choice but to destroy a monster. And I can't refuse either. I guess I'll get rid of Bloodsucker then. Too bad this monster can't get strong enough to special summon a monster. Let's go with Red Moon Baby. I hate that I had to do that. So I guess there's one disadvantage to a Vampire Kingdom. Like say if Jaden has nothing in his back row. Oh, for God's sake. The game has changed completely. What do I want to add to my hand then? Wait, there is something I can do. Maybe not Vampire Takeover. Perhaps Vampire Lord? Alright, the only thing I got going for me... Oh, Vampire Vamp cannot beat Blade Edge. Oh, this is a problem. Too bad I can't just take advantage of Vampire Kingdom's effect by having this in attack mode. Man, if only I still had Vampire Genesis. Oh, wait a minute! Once per turn, when this card or a vampire monster is normal summoned to your side of the field, except Vampire Orcus or Vampire Koala, target one face-up monster your opponent controls whose attack is higher than this card, and equip it to this card. So, I can use Vampire Vamp's ability to get Blade Edge on my side. There, now I gain all that attack power. Now we're cooking with gas. Hang on, let's read the rest of this effect. This card gains attack equal to combined original attack of the monsters equipped to it by this effect. If this card is sent to the graveyard while equipped with a card or by this effect, special summon this card from the graveyard. So I can have Vampire Kingdom destroy this, and I'll be able to special summon it back. At least I think that's how it's gonna work. Actually, I think I won, because I get the extra 500. Nice! That was a good play. Alright, dual distractions. Oh, Jaden's gonna get roughed up by ladies. That's a Tinder date gone wrong. Alright, so Tanya is not really used much in the show, but she does use Amazoness cards. Alright, Reinforcement of the Army is a really good opener. Okay, Amazoness Paladin is really good. Let's see. Your opponent takes all battle damage that you would have taken from a battle involving this card. I have Amazoness Spellcaster. Target one Amazoness monster you control and one face-up monster your opponent controls. Switch the original attack of those targets until the end of this turn. So if he brings in a powerhouse, and I got something weak, oh, I can really destroy it. Amazoness Willpower. Select one Amazoness monster in your graveyard and special summon an attack position. It cannot change its battle's position and must attack if able. When this card is removed from the field, destroy that monster. When that monster is destroyed, destroy this card. Amazoness Fighter, you take no battle damage from attacks involving this card. Amazoness Archer, that was one of the rare Amazoness cards that I actually had in my physical collection. It's pretty good if you can stack monsters around, because you can do 1200 damage if you tribute 2 of them. Amazoness Chainmaster. When this card is destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard, you can pay 1500 life points, look at your opponent's hand, then add 1 monster from their hand to your hand. That seems like a good effect. Amazoness Blowpiper. Select 1 face-up monster your opponent controls during each of your standby phases. It loses 500 attack until the end of this turn. Amazoness Trainee. Monsters destroyed by battle with this card are returned to the bottom of the deck instead of going to the graveyard. If this card destroys an opponent's monster by battle, it gains 200 attack. Amazoness Scouts. During either player's turn, you contribute this card. This turn, face-up monster... Face-up Amazoness monsters you currently control cannot be targeted by monster effects and cannot be destroyed by card effects. I think we're gonna go with Chainmaster. And I think this is a good card to have face down. Save Amazoness Paladin for when we get the field stacked. Oh, I see what you're gonna do. Oh, he did it now! What? 3? Elemental Hero Tempest! Good thing I have this card in my hand. Oh, for God's sake. Warrior returning alive too? So he can still do his normal summon. Oh my god. Yes, I will pay 1500 life points. Silent Doom. Okay. Do I want to go this route? Hang on. When this card is removed from when that monster is destroyed. I should probably wait till it's my turn. So I'll take the hit. Alright, let's take a look at this effect of Tempest. You can send 1 other card you control to the graveyard to target 1 monster you control. While this card is face up on the field, that monster cannot be destroyed by battle. Alright, so I can pretty much go about this many ways. Let's think about this for a moment. I'm thinking we activate Amazoness Willpower right now. Next, I will summon Amazoness Paladin to the field. So with that, now she gets up to 1900. Then I'll activate Amazoness Spellcaster. Alright, 1500. Oh, I gotta select 1 monster my opponent controls first. And I select 1 monster I control. There, now the attacks are switched for 1 turn. Therefore, I have to get rid of this Tempest now. And you'll move. All you have is a Silent Doom. And didn't play it. Dramatic Rescue. Activate only when a card is activated that targets an Amazoness monster. Return the targeted monster to its owner's hand and special summon 1 other monster from your hand. Okay, so this must attack if able. I don't know if that's a Mirror Force. Well, I can use Warrior Returning Alive on it, if it comes to that point. Okay, that wasn't a Mirror Force. Good to know. So Trap face down, and a Silent Doom in his hand. See, that's the part that pissed me off. Because I knew that was going to happen. Queen's Pawn. Activate only when an Amazon's monster you control destroys an opponent's monster by battle and sends it to the graveyard. Special summon 1 level 4 or lower Amazon's monster from your deck. Well, I kind of wish I had that sooner, but okay. I'd say we go to town now. Well, let's start with attacking with you. Good. Not good. Wait, what was that effect again? When an elemental hero Clayman you control is targeted for an attack, even if it is face down, but reveal it to your opponent in that case. Destroy the attacking monster and that elemental hero Clayman and inflict 800 damage to your opponent. Well, at least I didn't target it with the Paladin. Alright, there. Now both our hands are empty. Let's see how you counter with this. Just one monster. Amazoness Archer. Activate only when your opponent declares an attack while you control an Amazoness monster. All monsters your opponent controls are changed to face-up attack position, flip effects are not activated, and lose 500 attack as long as they remain face-up on the field. Your opponent must attack with all of their monsters. That was a Rottweiler. Alright, Polymerization and Bubble Man. Okay, let's hope he cannot draw something that allows him to fuse immediately. He drew a face down. Amazoness Tiger. You can only control one Amazoness Tiger. This card gains 400 attack for each Amazoness monster you control. Your opponent cannot attack any face-up Amazoness monsters except this one. Alright, I'm gonna have to put you back in defense mode again. Because if this attack goes through, you destroy that monster, and Chainmaster can win it. You got to be shitting me! Them draws, I tell ya! I could end up losing all my monsters now. Alright, what do I got that can help me? Well, it would be a tie if I do this. Alright. My Paladin survived. Ooh, I get another one, too. Okay, moment of truth. That was close! Jaden could have just, like, snatched that victory from me. There. Oh, I gotta play as Titan again. This time against Alexis. Alright, next episode we'll be taking on Alexis. See you everyone, thanks for watching.